Hey everybody, this is Charles Fubler again, coming at you with another exciting chapter of Yoga Magic. This one's actually going to be Yoga for Love. So what I want everyone to do is actually just pretend that we are in Neverland, okay? So that you're, Peter Pan, Neverland, and everything good. So just imagine you have also a bag of fairy dust, and just go ahead, sprinkle that on top of you, let it fly, you know what I mean? And then now let's go ahead, let's think happy thoughts. Think happy thoughts this whole session and see if we don't fly. You know what I mean? So I want to go ahead, we're going to actually start this one off. We'll go ahead, get a mat, get everything going, and then we're going to start this one off in actually child's pose. So you want to go ahead, spread your knees as far as you want. Stretch your arms forward. Ooh. Don't have a little action, yeah. This one just rests and just gather your thoughts, because this is yoga for love. So we really want to think happiness, joy, and laughter, just start thinking about all the things that make you happy and all the things that give you joy and all the things that give you laughter, Just breathe. Let your body get a plan, for what we're about to do. Let those fears and anxieties and illusions just fade. Because this is definitely for love, So then we're gonna rise up. We're actually gonna go ahead, go into hips over knees, arms over elbows, and we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna do a nice little cat-cow. So what you wanna do with this one is actually bring your belly, drop your belly, bring your gaze, stretch, extend, bring chest, spine, much as possible, and just keep going back and forth, cat and cow, just to bring a little, stability. And now what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna set ourselves up, make sure everything's right for a downward dog. This is gonna be the first one of the day, so you go ahead, stretch out your legs, your ankles, Bring belly to knee to thigh. Just get that stretch in, Then we're gonna go ahead, go into a plank and go down, elbows in, chaturanga. And an upward dog. Then we're gonna go back to do a downward dog. Just get that stretch in, go with the breath, breathe. Then we're gonna just go ahead, take itty bitty steps to the top of the mat. Then we're gonna go ahead, do a forward fold. Then we're gonna rise up to a half fold. Then we're gonna go down, bend our knees, and we're gonna rise up to a mountain pose. And we're gonna extend our arms up. And we're gonna actually act like you're gonna have like a big beach ball above your head, that way you can get a nice little stretch. Then we're gonna bump our hips to the left, then extend right. Breathe, hold. Let it go when you go back center. Bump our hips to the left. Same thing, go back center. Then down to a forward fold. And back up. walk back our feet to a downward dog. Get a nice little downward dog in. Then we're gonna step our left, or we'll go ahead, we'll do our right foot forward. There you can see, almost to a low lunge. Get a nice little stretch in, nice little low lunge. Then we're gonna set our knee down. Then we're gonna go ahead, extend our leg to a halfward splits. We're gonna extend our stomach, our back, and then we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna fold, breathe. Just halfward splits go. Just remember every time you're breathing, fill yourself with love, with gratitude, and forgiveness, because ultimately, if you can't love yourself, like they always say, how can you love someone else? That's why it's always good to have self-love, because then no matter what your situation is or whatever it may be, you'll always be able to give love. And love is literally creation. It's why we exist. It's because the root of us is love. The root of pretty much everything is love. We just decided, energies to branch off into certain things to have the world we have today, with so much different things we can create. There's so much new things that we can do. And we're gonna go ahead, go back to a low lunge. Then we're gonna go ahead, extend our arms up, opposite. Get a nice little breath in, bring that back. Bring this leg back to a downward dog. Walk it out. Breathe. And we're gonna go into a plank, chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So we're gonna bring the left leg forward. Get a nice little lunge. And we're gonna set our knee down, go into a halfway split. Extend, fall down, and just breathe, feel that stretch, feel the sensations. Yoga is for union. So the main thing is not really necessarily on how you're doing the pose or I'm nailing it real nice. What you want to do is feel the sensations on the inside. And every day is different. Your pose may look different from day to day pose, Perfection is a concept of an idea. When you actually look up the definition, perfection can be anyone's perspective. So, as long as you're feeling and you're doing it, and you're getting those sensations, that can actually be considered a certain type of perfection, because you're bringing union into it all. That's what all yoga is really for. Union between the body, the mind, and the spirit. Connection to the divine. Connection to everything. So then we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna bring this arm back to the downward dog. And we're gonna walk up to the top of the mat. Little itty bitty baby steps. If you want, you can hop, jump, forward fold, halfward fold. Now we're gonna go ahead, go down to a forward fold again. Then we're gonna step our left foot back, slant it at an angle. Then we're gonna go ahead, set our arms up for a warrior one. To a warrior two. So you're not too far, above, nice little bend. Then we're gonna go into a sun salutation. An extended warrior. extended warrior. Sun salutation. Extended warrior. And we're gonna bring our leg up. You bring this in a little bit, tilt your hip. And we're gonna actually go ahead and bring this down. Make sure you save energy in here. All that really means is just flex your stomach. Yeah. Make sure you're keeping that energy in there. And then go ahead. Do a nice little triangle pose. This always feels so good on the hips, on the ankles, on the thighs, on the stomach, on the neck. Awareness through everything in your body. Let it all be connected to every single muscle. We're gonna go ahead, swing it back down, and go back to a downward dog. Get up to a plank, chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog. Then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So now we're gonna bring our left leg forward, bring this at a slant, go up. Then warrior two. I'll go ahead and turn this around so you can actually see what I'm doing. So ankle over foot, nice extended warrior two. And we're gonna go ahead, go into a sun salutation, do the same thing we did on the last side. An extended warrior. You can always bring your arms down like here, or you can just do your arm right here. Like a regular extended warrior, I always like to push it to the limit. You know, if you're one of those extremists, this will be the warrior, extended warrior for you. And just go back and forth, sync up with the breath, and rock it, baby. You know what I mean? Just let it go. This is for love. Self-love, so you could be yourself, you know. Do all the things you want to do. And then next time we're in extended, we're gonna go ahead, bring our arm forward, bring this in, set our arm down. We're gonna go ahead and set ourselves up for a triangle. Remember to flex your stomach. Keep a little height in it so you can feel the extension. Elbows at a rest, neck straight, eyes up. Pushing each leg against the floor so you can get an entire body experience. Because it's Union Yoga, that's what we're looking for. Flexing every muscle the entire time as you're doing this workout. Then go back to a downward dog. Then we're gonna go ahead and walk up to the top of the mat, forward fold. Then we're gonna actually start working on some standing exercises, which are always cool. So for the first one, what we wanna do is, let's go ahead, keep our left leg down. We're gonna go ahead and extend our foot above or below the ankle. And just sit there and observe. Listen, maybe there's people talking in the background, or, you know, a bird chirping, whatever it may be, just observe. Your leg falls down, it's all good. Just bring it back up, you know. What you want to be doing is really bringing force from this leg and force to this leg together, flexing your stomach, flexing your arms, so then that way all the weight isn't just being held on one leg or whatever it may be, so that it's union, you know, every muscle's working. And we're gonna go ahead and extend this leg out. Until it extend it. then, if you can, been really working on this, which is mermaid. Then we're gonna go ahead and go into a warrior 3. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Woo! Ooh, that put some fire in that leg, boy. Some real fire in that leg. All right. So just remember, opposites force going back and forth, up or low. I might do this one lower. You know, each side is different. Each side is better, depending on, you know, what you want out of it. Just breathe. And we'll go ahead and go into a fly. Then, woo, working a little bit on my mermaid. You know what I mean? Maybe some of you can do it better. Then go into a warrior 3. Woo. Go ahead, we can give our legs a shake. Then we're gonna do another standing pose, which is, go ahead. We're gonna do a chair pose, sorry. Extend your arms up, sit your legs back, keep the power in there, power in your stomach. Nice little shoulders, let them rest, you know. Nice awareness through the neck and arms. And just observe the chair pose. We're gonna fall down. We're gonna cross one leg over the other. Your left over your right. Then bend down into the chair pose again. Opposite arm bind. Just sit in this one for a little bit. Then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So, again with the chair pose. Go ahead, fold out. Woo! I got some stuff going on my leg, boy. Some of that standing strength, boy. Where was we? That's right. We're gonna fold down. And we're gonna cross. Left. This time opposite arms. Awareness in the shoulders and the arms, the stomach, and each leg. The neck, the eyes, even the forehead. We'll go ahead and go on that one. Get a nice little fold, and we're gonna actually go ahead. We're gonna fall down to the mat for this one. And the cool thing about this, we're gonna do some ab exercises. Yeah. That way, you're all the way nice. So you wanna make sure your back is always connected to the bottom. And we're just gonna do a couple of crunches. Make sure you, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna actually keep our fingers to tempo and just rise up, down, up, down, up. Try to keep your lower back flush. Squeeze your abs, almost like they're going to the ground, you know. And try to keep your elbows Section your breathing. Now we're gonna go ahead and extend our arms. Do these type of crunches. Just keep going, you know. You can always take rests. If not, just keep going. You want to get that six pack, you know. You always been working for. Just keep going. Don't stop. Don't need to stop. Don't want to stop. Self-love, baby. That's what I want. This is what I am. And then after that, what we're gonna do this a couple more times, and we're gonna shoot out. Now we're gonna go like this, shoot out, go back, rest, up, shoot out, up, rest, up, shoot out, up, rest, shoot out, up, rest, up, shoot out, hold, rest. And now we got a little bit of those in. You know, a little quick, little small ab workout. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do a plank. And then what we're gonna do with this one is we're actually gonna step your feet out and your arms back and forth. Creative. So the object is to really bring that stability. There, and we're gonna go down and just hold. Back and forward, back and forward. We're gonna go ahead, close down. Bring your arms back, go into a child's pose. And just breathe, catch your breath a little bit. Then we're gonna strike forward. Oh, get a nice little stretch on those abs. That way you get the nice results you want. And what we're gonna do here is I like to end a lot of my stretches off with a pancake or forward fold, because this actually ends up stretching the entire body. So just breathe, catch your breath. Well done, you know. Success, power, love, forgiveness, pleasure. Let it all sink in. That just for you showing up today on this mat, to letting you know that you love yourself. And sometimes, you know, that's all you really need. A lot of times we try to pressure ourselves into being more than what we are, you know? But we are love, so you just showing up is enough love. So I thank you, because we need more love, we need more passion, we need more compassion, we need more love in all the categories of love. Well, 16 trillion different loves. We need it all. And once we're done with that, we'll go ahead. We'll finish it off in Shavasana, final resting pose. So take up as much space. Tuck your shoulders in underneath shoulder blades. And just breathe. Observe, let everything rest. Job well done. Then you can actually take Shavasana as long as you want. And once you're ready and you feel like you've reached that point, go ahead. You can treat it as if you're waking up in the morning. So go ahead, stretch your arms, your legs, Turn over to the side. Put your arm down, push your arm, push it up. And get yourself into your best seated position. Thank you everyone for Yoga for Love, coming to this Yoga Magic, coming to Neverland with me. These are always great because it's always good to start off your day with a nice little run or exercise or whatever it may be. So I love you guys. Thank you for coming and watching. And if you haven't, like and subscribe. So love you guys and namaste.